And our Master Chef, Christine Hodge, joins us today. Welcome to the show, Christine.
Thank you so much for having me.
So it was fun for me just watching that clip. What was it like being on Master Chef?
It was the craziest, most intense and stressful, but most amazing experience. It's a once in a lifetime thing. Yeah.
Is your vision fairly stable at this point?
It's been stable about for the past 5 years, fortunately.
But how bad is it?
I would say medically they call it counting fingers in both eyes, but for me to describe it to people who don't understand that, I would say the best way to figure out what I see is to come out of the shower and right when your mirror is really steamy and foggy, that's like what I see. So if you guys weren't talking, I wouldn't know there's anyone standing next to me.
I think what's all the more remarkable here is what an incredible chef you are and how you've used your other senses to compensate. And it clearly works wonders. And so I hear we're blessed today because I heard you're going to help us make a Master Chef recipe that's not only wonderful but healthy.
Yes. Yes, so the recipe I'm going to cook today is the one that I did for the initial audition. So it's a braised catfish that I do in a clay pot. The recipe is also currently in the MasterChef Ultimate Cookbook. That's not my winner's cookbook, but it's the MasterChef cookbook that's out that has recipes from all of the top 18 and some from past seasons.
So let's go through this because I'm going to have Dr. Shears, if you're willing to tutor him.
I want to experience to see just how hard it is to cook without seeing.
The reason we're doing this is important medically. When you lose one sense, your other four senses take over, and there actually can be changes in your brain. So, Dr. Shears,
yeah, my senses aren't taking over yet. So, now one safety note: they didn't turn on my burners, so. I'm going to try to follow you, so you tell me what you're doing, Christine.
So first we have the cucumbers and carrots that we're going to put together, and we're doing a quick pickle. So normally pickling things actually take weeks. So we're using vinegar, which you don't normally need to use for pickling, and then some salt.
Is this the vinegar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And salt, and then sugar.
Where
and then
are we putting this?
We're putting it all into the bowl together.
Bowl.
No, the bowl that's in your left hand.
Okay. Is that sugar? It feels like sugar.
Taste
Use
it.
your other senses.
It's sugar.
For the record, Christine, I'm eating your version, not his.
Okay.
So this is quickly pickled.
Yes, so then you would just cover this and refrigerate it and just set it aside and let it do its thing.
Loaded with antioxidants, just a great thing to add to your dish.
So moving on.
I'll just hold it. Okay.
So now I'm going to do the fish. So, we want to have the pan nice and hot. So when you get the shallots in there, you hear it sizzling. And then here's the garlic.
Garlic, you said?
Yes, garlic.
Oh, that's garlic. Okay. Have you put the fish in yet?
Yes, I've put the fish in already. And I'm actually using my hands in the hot pan. So you want to get a good sear from both sides, and I'm totally going to use my hands.
So you're right now, because you're using your sense of touch, your sense of smell. How are you, if I can look at a piece of fish, I can look and see how seared it is. Are you using the sense of touch? How can you tell?
Yeah, so usually by experience, you'll just kind of time things, and you'll know that, and I can feel that this is, it doesn't have a great sear on it, but I can tell by touching it that it's definitely not as tender as the other side was. Okay, so I'm going to move this. Or I just kind of do by a lot of touch. I think just by experience, you'll just know.
Oh, lemon.
Do not go too far left, Jim.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got some hot fish next to you. This is a clay pot.
Clay pot?
Yeah,
okay.
so usually it tends to help with taste. It's like an earthenware, so and it caramelizes things better. It braises things better.
So Jim, you're going to put the fish into the clay pot.
Okay, the fish.
Yes.
Got it.
And then you're going to put, what is that,
So
Christine?
I just had caramel. That usually that's a caramel sauce that I will make on the stove before.
I don't know if I'd taste this.
You should taste the fish sauce.
Oh, that's good. Oh. Pour this in with the fish?
So pour that into the clay pot.
So,
and now what are you adding, Christine?
And now I'm adding fish sauce.
So the fish sauce goes in the clay pot with the fish?
With the fish and then with the caramel. And then you just brown that on the stove with a little bit of water. And you can make that beforehand. And then you just put it into the clay pot and then you simmer it for about 30 minutes and then it's good to go.
While this is cooking, let's go ahead and take your blindfold off.
Oh, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Is it fair, Christine, for me to say, I personally think cooking is hard enough. It is remarkable to me that you're able to do this, despite...
It looks pretty good over here, doesn't it? I mean...
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's amazing that you can do this and not kill yourself or anybody else. It's literally, you know, it's an accomplishment.
Thank you.
And we're lucky because you made some before the show, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 30 minutes. Like peppered, so that's what it would look like, all ready to go, huh?
Can we try it?
Yummy.
Sure.
Yes,
All right.
we have.
All right, so
Here's one for you, Christine, in front of you.
Thank you.
There's a spoon.
For you.
There's four.
Thank you.
This came out amazing.
You are-
It is really good.
you are amazing. This is so good.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Wow.